Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in this video I am talking about Sir Lewis Hamilton, why it is time for him to retire. Yes, I am officially coming out as a Lewis Hamilton fan, calling for my favourite driver to retire. I mean, it's just absolutely unbelievable how Lewis has dropped off ever since Abu Dhabi 2021. I mean, he's now getting beat by George Russell. He's coming out with these excuses about the setup that George Russell was on the wrong setup, but it still works for him. Absolutely disgraceful, the highest level. Talk about throwing your teammate under the bus. It is absolutely, totally embarrassing how the standards have fallen for the 7-time world champion. Honestly, at the end of this season, do not sign a contract extension. Just call it. Say, like, his legacy or something, because he is getting taken to school by George Russell, and he's clearly lost the motivation for racing. Honestly, shocking. There are no excuses. Lewis Hamilton is finished. I've been wanting to hold off saying it for a while, but on Saturday evening, I finally admitted defeat. His time in F1 is done. He is heading down the same route as Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel. Honestly, it is absolutely, totally shocking and embarrassing. George Russell is doing a phenomenal job. Fair play, but Lewis coming out with these excuses when, like, setups and that. He was doing that last season, and obviously holding his back in front of the camera. And then when the camera was away, he would stop and touching his back, you know, because of porpoising. I mean, it's just excuses after excuses. I'm just so had enough now. He clearly does not want to be in the sport anymore. As I said, he's not been the same since Abu Dhabi 2021. It's like, you don't want to be in the sport, so just call it. Give someone else a chance, you know. Give an opportunity for Leclerc or Lando Norris to take his place at Mercedes. Because, yeah, it just cannot go on. It is absolutely heartbreaking to see. So Lewis Hamilton fan, the standards have fallen. But if you're a Lewis Hamilton hater, obviously you're going to be enjoying it, aren't you? You're going to be loving every second of it. But I'm not, I tell you. I am not loving it at all. I'm absolutely heartbroken, honestly, the way he's fallen off. It's just absolutely painful. I mean, in Saudi Arabia, all weekend, got taken to school by George Russell. I mean, Hamilton was even on the medium, so it still couldn't get anywhere near George Russell, who was on hard tyres. It's absolutely unbelievable how he comes out blaming different setups and that. This is so not Lewis Hamilton at all. Oh, man. I can't believe I've done this. I come out and said that Lewis Hamilton needs to retire. I was thinking maybe he was still behind George Russell, like maybe first half of the season, but 2 races in, I'm calling it. I'm doing this video ahead of schedule because he's clearly finished. His time in F1 is done. It's time for him to move on and focus maybe on a modelling career or maybe a different motorsport. But yeah, this is just destroying his legacy, honestly. George Russell dominating Lewis Hamilton. It's just, you know when a driver is finished, honestly. And yeah, but throwing your teammate under the bus, absolutely disgraceful by the 7-time world champion. Fuming, absolutely fuming about that. I've been a proud Lewis Hamilton supporter since 2006. I will forever support him until his end days in the sports, but honestly now, Lewis, it's time for you to call it, honestly. I'm so sorry, but your time is done. comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. Yeah, it had to be done. This video had to be done. I'm sorry. Bye-bye.